Hello, baby.
I was crazy once.
I'm thinking of a number.
Hey guys, can you let me inside?
Why do you need permission to be let inside? You didn't need permission when we were recording last week.
That's right. Yeah, you were walking in all around this place all day.
Wait, are you another person? Who's the person that asked to come inside? Is there two people that sound like you? Because can vampires do that? That's scary.
Well, you know what a vampire is? I guess in the movie
they knew what vampires are.
Yeah.
Dracula had been published. This is not like... Is it like Walking Dead where they established that there have never been any fictional depictions of zombies?
Wait, is that really a thing? I've never seen Walking Dead in my life, so...
I think that it's like in some zombie thing, they specifically explain it because like they need to have a way for people to not know what's going on.
Yeah, that's why they never call them zombies, and they call them
like walkers or like
or runners or what do they call them?
They call them like
The Last
Left
of
4
Us?
Dead.
Yeah.
Well, that's like clickers. They're like different. Or fungi. I actually don't know what the rest of them are called. I know clicker is the guy that clicks.
Why do they call it?
Yeah,
but I don't know the rest of them.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. I've never seen Walking Dead, and it makes sense, but I feel like I don't know. It's a crazier world.
It's like the Yesterday universe. Like I feel like there would be like bigger implications if there were no fictional depictions of like zombies. Because that's like important to a lot of like there's a lot of like zombies in like folklore. Like that concept is like very old, and it's
as
spread
we know
across
in this
cultures.
movie, right? Like
exactly.
like hoodoo. Like, it's not voodoo, it's hoodoo, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I mean, how would Blackbeard be able to control his ship?
That's so true. We needed.
Well, I guess he could. I guess he needs the sword to control the ship, but he also has like the Haitian zombies on his ship, right? You remember
he has the Haitians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the Haitian heroes?
We should watch that movie.
We keep saying this.
I know. Which was the one? There was one of them, like one of the later movies. I think it was that one that like started off as like a completely separate script. But then Disney bought it and just said like they gave it to a screenwriter and said add Jack Sparrow. But I don't know. Would it be better if it was like just a pirate movie about Blackbeard searching for the
Fountain of Youth?
The Fountain of Youth.
Yeah,
because that's the one with the mermaid and the missionary guide, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, see, this seems like its own movie.
Yeah, Blackbeard : a Pirates of the Caribbean story.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good.
And then it's like at the beginning of it, they have something where it's like we just got a letter from Jack Sparrow, but the only way to read the letter is to play Fortnite. They don't tell you what's in it.
The dead, yeah, and the first line is the dead speak. Yes. Actually, yeah. I just forget. I know this is way after May 4th, but like I just remembered that in episode 3, the first word is war.
Whoa!
Like exclamation point. So like I feel like the dead speak isn't too far out of bounds, but I feel like I think on its own, the dead speak is kind of fun.
That's like a cool line, but like it's the movie is stupid.
But then how it happens is really shitty.
Yeah. The dead speak.
The voice of the long dead Emperor Palpatine has reverberated through the galaxy.
And I'd rather watch The Voice on NBC.
Yeah, what's your name? Sheev Palpatine.
Yeah, he's Sheev.
and what are you going to sing for us today? And then I'm back, baby. That's what he's going to say.
He sings, "I'm
That's
back,
the whole
baby."
thing.
Welcome. That's
everyone.
a Robot Chicken sketch right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to get fucking
Lord,
Seth MacFarlane over here to do his voice.
Yeah. What the hell's aluminum falcon? Oh shit, he's crying.
Yeah.
Hey.
Did you see he released another crooner album, but this one has like it's mostly made up of never before heard I guess arrangements of like Frank Sinatra songs that he just never released. Like it's all new but like Frank Sinatra material donated by the family.
Wow. I mean, his voice coach was like a guy who worked with Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, he wishes he wants to be Frank, man. Let me be Frank. Yeah. That's what he's saying every day.
This is like his first album since like 15 years ago when the other one came out.
Is it really that long ago? I need to
call
up Seth, man. It's been too long.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if we've talked about it, but like, I enjoy that album. I think it's kind of fun. That's the first time I've ever heard.
He's got a good voice.
Yeah, it's good. I think the song choices are interesting because like I've never heard some of those songs before.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know every jazz standard or whatever, but I really like it. Shout out Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane.
What's it called? Music
Man.
It's called Music or something like that. Seth MacFarlane album, and it's called. Oh, he's got a lot actually. I did not know this. He's got songs. Also, this list is not in order, which is crazy. But yeah, 2005 is Family Guy Live in Las Vegas.
Fuck yeah.
And then the album that I have is Music is Better Than Words 2011, and I like that one a lot. I sing that at karaoke. It's good. But yeah. Also, I'm just trying to eat up some time to give people something fun to listen to before MJ cuts it off. But I'm going to Alaska.
Yes.
In a week.
And I'll ask you how it was.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. So if you're listening to, you are listening to this because this is the free section of it. You can look out for that future episode.
What's the weather in Alaska
come
like
back.
This time of year?
It's like 40 degrees.
Wow.
Although now that I'm thinking about it, this might come out after that's happened. So, hey, listen to that episode if you haven't heard that one yet, I guess. But maybe it's funny right now because you guys are listening to this right now and you'll be like, oh my God. Let's match up what he's expecting. I don't know what I'm expecting actually, but I'm going to go to Alaska. A cold vacation. I haven't had a cold vacation ever. That's right. Yes.
Yeah, okay. It's a vacation.
Yeah, that's right. So it's kind of interesting. It's harder to pack for that than it is to pack for like a summer vacation, maybe. But yeah, that's going to be happening very soon. You guys probably have already heard the Butch Cassidy one, which came out. So yeah, listen to that. I guess this was a whole bunch of nothing actually because
this is a fucking complete nothing burger.
That's a nothing burger.
I had a regular burger today.
Yeah. Okay.
And there was something on it.
From where?
I went to In-N-Out.
Yeah. Nice. I haven't had In-N-Out in a long time.
I love it, and I have a couple bucks left on a gift card.
Nice. Well, I guess I just realized something expensive since we got some more time. Give us your quick little rundown of Conclave before we go into the main topic.
Yeah, sure. Well, as you guys know, Conclave is a film that came out a while ago, but it's back in the news because there was a real life conclave. And I don't know if you guys saw this. A lot of the popes, a lot of the cardinals were not elected until before the last conclave. So in order to show them how it's supposed to be done, they showed them the movie. And so the Pope's brother, which that should be a movie, the Pope's brother. This guy from Chicago.
Is he a cardinal too?
No, he's a bear. Because of the Chicagos.
Got it.
But anyway, he's his brother. He is the brother bear. Was talking to the media and said something along the lines of, it's like, and I was texting him when I asked, it's like, wow, this is crazy. This is just like the movie Conclave. And then Bob, he calls the Pope Bob. He says, yeah, we just watched that movie. We're doing it for real now. And it's like, can you imagine watching Conclave and then doing it? Like, how fucking cool would that be? I would be stirring up shit, trying to start. So I would just make shit up about people.
You want to be like Tedesco? Okay. Oh, you want to be?
Well, because I just want people to have their meetings in hallways and while they're smoking cigarettes and shit like that. You know?
One of the best coolest lit hallways of all time, or that little staircase,
and they're all standing at the different walls.
Yeah, you're right. They're all your glasses are on or whatever, and you're like, I can't fucking do this or whatever. Well, I guess they don't cuss, right?
I don't think they cuss so. They're not swearers, but
yeah, well, they can't say. Well, it's a PG-13 also.
It should be. But anyway, the movie is back in the news, yes, because a real conclave happened, and we have a real American Pope now. Pope Leo. What's his number?
I don't know.
It's Pope Leo 69. Is it? I don't know now. Is it 14? I think it's XIV.
14, I think.
Right?
If it's
XIV.
XIV, yeah, 14,
Is
yeah.
that someone who like used to dress collegiate but now they don't? Yeah.
Yeah,
anyway, so for those who haven't seen it, Conclave, good movie. Check it out. It's on like Amazon Prime or something. It follows a papal conclave, after the Pope dies, and it's about all this drama, all this lies and deception as they try to decide, or I guess let the Holy Spirit decide. Who should be the voice of God on earth.
That's right.
And if you're Catholic and I got any details about what you guys believe about the Pope wrong, sorry. I was going to say sue me, but I don't want you to.
Yeah, and you were...
the costuming is really good in this movie, right? Which is... It's fun because this is one of those movies where a lot of the characters are wearing basically the same thing. But it's great because the costume designer, whose name I am trying to pull up now... she did a really great job. Lissy Crystal. She did a really great job of like distinguishing each character from each other, in terms of like their personality and just like their like beliefs and ideology, through like little differences in costuming. And so I'll get into that in a little bit. But I don't know. We were talking about this a little bit in the group chat, but. The robes in this movie do look very like slick and very cool, and they fit everyone like perfectly and are very flattering. Unfortunately, this is not how it is actually like in the Vatican City. According to the costume designer, she went to the Vatican. She went to Rome, and she was able to look at a bunch of garments from the Vatican. And decided that all of them were ugly, and that they would, if you were forced to stare at them for too long, they would literally burn your eyes. So she made a couple decisions. The first one was that they took all the colors that the cardinals wear, which in real life is a little bit brighter, closer to like an orange red, the color of the updoot. But in the movie, it is this very rich, dark, like kind of muted red, which she said is based more on the kinds of garments that cardinals would be wearing a few hundred years ago, like in the 19th century and earlier. The other thing that she had to do was she changed the cut of a lot of the garments. At first, she said that she was like hesitant to do this. But because she wanted like everything to be like accurate, but the director kind of like pushed her towards it. Like, she sent the director, Edward Berger, like a big document of her like notes, and all of them were just like, like really, like photos of like the actual people or the actual like types of people that the movies are representing. And he said his response was great, thank you so much. It's good homework, but is it creative? No. And then a couple of weeks later, he sent her a picture from the spring 2020 Balenciaga show. The outfit that she sent was like goth ball gowns and like big belled skirts. And then just sent, "Isn't this inspiring?" And that kind of gave her permission to like go outside the box. And she says that she did take a lot of like cues from like designer stuff. Like she borrows a lot from like Balenciaga, and like she talks about like a Sibiaki and like the pleats on things. And the other thing that I thought was neat, of course these guys are all God-fearing men, and they are all wearing crosses. And something that you can kind of pick up from the movie just by looking around is like you can guess, or you can tell who are the liberal cardinals and who are the more conservative ones, because all the conservatives are wearing these like big ornate gold crosses. Like Tedesco's is like this giant bejeweled cross, whereas the liberal cardinals tend to wear like just simple silver jewelry, which is also a change because she said that in real life. Cool. The kind of like liberal, vow of poverty type cardinals, like the people like the Jesuits or Pope Francis's of the world, or just, people who are more reform minded, they tend to wear wooden crosses, but she said it looked childish on camera. And so they went with the silver instead. But The other thing is she picked a lot of was the glasses, but I don't know. This was very cool, and it's like obviously high fashion takes a lot from religious garments. It takes a lot from like old paintings and Renaissance stuff that show like priests and popes or whatever. Like there's something in here that is like one of the garments that's just this very sleek black, like long garment. With like just a high like Mandarin collar. You don't see any like it has covered buttons on the front. It's all like very slick, and I'm like, I could see this like on a fucking runway or something. But I don't know, Ethan, you also saw the movie. I don't know if MJ you saw it, but I definitely recommend it if you have Amazon.
Yeah, no, it is probably the best shot movie
really
I've
good.
seen in a long time. I mean, might be ever, honestly, like to see that and to see again. I'm a big fan, as someone who likes a Social Network, where a lot of the movie is like just talking and drama and interpersonal stuff, framed with good cinematography. Like this is pretty up there, I think, for me, and I heavily recommend it. And yeah, Spencer, and the coverage of is spot on. Like you can definitely see, like it does look. Again, not like fashion-y.
Yes,
it just looks
dramatic
is
the way to.
It looks like the way that they're wearing. Yeah, like I mean, it makes sense again to take inspiration from fashion to kind of evoke this like more cinematic, make believe version of what is, might be a little more boring or tacky, whatever that they believe that she said that the actual costumes are, but they just look so cool, and then all that working together just makes such a great looking film. And the reason we kind of brought it up is because similar things were said about my other favorite priest about
That's
10
right.
years 16 years ago in 2009 for one of the best movies of all time, Angels and Demons, where a conclave is a big part of that movie as well. And there's they do. I remember reading that they made to make Ewan McGregor's character, the Camerlengo, more. To make him like a character and give him some drama, and for those of you who don't know, he's also the antagonist of the film. They definitely have him wear a more fitted and tailored, I guess like
I don't know what you call this.
Not a Cossack, but
frock.
It's
his
frock,
frock.
like the frock.
But he
of
looks
whatever
so
it is.
fucking good in that.
Yeah,
thing,
and
with
it's
the
a very
shoulder, like the kind of like cape, the short cape.
It's so Ewan McGregor as in the movie, like he's a very fit guy, obviously, so they're able to get like a really narrow waist on him to get that skirt to flare out, and like when he walks around it just looks so cool. So when he's like doing his accusing people and holding out brands and coming down on a helicopter after quote saving the Vatican, it does make for a cool look. And
oh man,
you haven't seen
Angels. And what's funny is I'm looking at the screenshots from Angels and Demons, and it looks like they use the real red shade because it is that really like bright, almost orange red.
Definitely. But again, two movies, I guess.
There you go.
Do a double feature of these two movies at your next Nebula thing, because these are the theme is Conclave.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Let's jump in.
But let's and also this. Also, I'm saying in their group chat, but this poster, like the main poster, that's not the statue one, is so good. Like it's Conclave-esque, like the cinematography in this in this photo.
What if in this movie, like Robert Langdon was just like in the background?
Blessed be to God.
Like they weren't like dealing with him, but they're like someone goes up to like Ray Fiennes and is like, and by the way, Robert Langdon has arrived and he's investigating, and he's like, okay, good, and that's the last you hear about it.
Yeah. What if the blast
at the end,
was a part of the movie? You know what I mean? Like,
and they're like, "Holy shit!" Like, Tedesco was just flying a helicopter.
It was his whole. It was his plan to take over.
I kind of want to. I've wanted to watch that for a while. My favorite thing about it.
Yeah. Now. Again, talk about vibes.
Yes, well, because it's like he makes it a rule that only he's allowed to smoke cigarettes in the Pope room. It's like someone else tries to spark up, and he's like, "No, man." But it's so funny. But I don't know. I was worried that when I first got the news that there was an American Pope, I was like, oh no, HBO warned us. But I don't know. I'm not gonna. I don't really care about the Pope, but it doesn't seem like he's gonna do the same kind of shit that Jude Law did in House of Cards Pope Edition. So that's good.
Yeah. Anyway, it's time. Wow, we're giving you guys a lot of time for this clip, but it's time to get into it. Let's talk about. Hold on, everybody. I can't let you in any further.
That's right.
You are all vampires
need to ask
to me.
Permission.
Yeah, ask permission. And before I let you in, you're gonna have to go to patreon.com/style-and-direction.
Can you make it any more clear?
That's right. Could I make it any more clear? Could I be
wearing any more?
Let me be
clothes.
Sinners? Could I be wearing any more ties?
Could I be more of a sinner? Yeah. Oh, believe me, I could. Go to patreon.com/style-and-direction. $5 a month gives you access to our plethora and cash. Give us cash, we'll give you the cash of bonus episodes, including this one where we talk about sinners. And I guess you got a little bit of a teaser earlier, or right before this break that MJ puts in there. Like Conclave, but lots of stuff in there. Maybe in the future we're going to do Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Definitely keep your ears peeled for that. Butch Cassidy Sundance Kid. If you like all of that and you want to hear us talk about menswear in the movies, go to patreon.com/style-and-direction. It's only $5. You also get access to our exclusive Discord community where we talk about everything. I guess we talk about a lot. We talk about bangers. We know shout out everyone for helping us give us some talking points there. So if you guys want to help help us form the discussion points for each episode and suggest new topics, or just talk turkey about the things you bought, the things you want to buy, the things you're looking at, that's another reason to give us $5.
That's right. We love turkey over here.
That's right. $10 a month, nothing else. That's it. That you already told you what you get. Other than MJ saying thank you. MJ, who are we thanking?
We are thanking our SADcast fanatics, Shane Curry, Philip Krigard, Henrik Wolberg, Mason Ritchie, and Alexander Batin.
We appreciate each and every one of you. You can follow the podcast at Style and Direction. You can follow me at Ethan M. Wong.
I'm at Spencer DSO.
I'm at Alia MJ.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.